My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we solved a murder plot in Indal. This time, we'll be finally completing Shiny New Power. I've got a Mega Lance Group and what was the other one? I've got a Mega Lance Group and a Boy Chroma Katana on Rex. And I've also got a girl blade person on Z. Let's stop a little, why not? And so here, hit it with the multi-raid. That's one down. Sure, hit it with a gamma ring, why not? Kanamitsu needs to use their level 2 special, so I've got to wait for them to get back to the charged up. I'll just mash on him with Mithra for a bit until Kanamitsu is back online. I'm an idiot. As I mentioned, I want to get the level 2 special for this Mega Lance Blade. So I'm going to be whacking it with things that I have until I get a level 2 special ready, and that should be Beam Halberd. Finally, I have to get a level 1 special from a girl common Bitball Blade for Flash Bomb. Crusted will be a perfect target. So I can just get my overriding dunk back, and there we are. This will finish it. With all that done, let's head to Bulge Harbor in Moradane. What kind of a person would stand around waiting in a place like this? All of Bonner's accomplices were rounded up, but this stinks of his handiwork. The latter was suspicious, all right. Probably hate to say it, but this feel like trap. I have been waiting for this moment, Tora. Who that? Oh, hop. My back. Who you? Why you sent Tora a letter? Why you want blade data? Tora, dear little pawn, you not recognize me? I Susu, grumpy pawn of Tora. Pull other wing, it got bells on. Mimi? Did Tora forget voice and face of old grumpy pawn? You look similar, but there's no way you real deal. Grumpy pawn was killed by Mui Mui. Me. Tora not believe me. Sad day indeed. Feel like Susu might faint. Tora, are you sure this isn't your granddad? Grumpy Pawn is dead as doornail. Besides, Grumpy Pawn better at writing than this imposter. That sad effect of injury from Mui Mui. Limbs no longer move with grace of younger years. Plausibility of story increased to unexpected levels. Tora still not believe. First Data Pawn alive, now somehow Grumpy Pawn alive too? Life not that easy or convenient. They're nothing. This risky move, but Tora has forced my hand. There is proof that Susu who he say he is. What proof? Search in the roots of Saffronia tree in Granite Paddies near Orion capital Proximina. What you dig up there will prove that I am telling the truth. It seems like the only way. Shall we head there, Tora? Master Pawn, let's go. Fine. But if this proof no good for convince us, we not come back here. That okay? Take care, Tora. Well, let's head to Gwenth Paddy's. To get to the tree we're looking for, you want to go to the Proximina gate and then go back down this dock bridge thing And it's that one in the distance there, on the other side of the rice patties. I'm gonna grab this collection point because I want
What's
it.
here?
I need it.
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
Grab some drum rice. Or not. Got like 2 drum rice from that. And there will be an excavation near the tree.
Nature,
You need
lend
1
me your
Earth Mastery
strength.
and 1 Keen Eye, but you should have that in spades by now. And we get the not safe for work folio. Tora, what's inside? Tora cannot show. It's very top secret information. If Rex see his head explode. What are you blathering about? Just show us already. No, Tora cannot. This is special book of Grampypon. Grampypon Dadapon and Tora used it as design bible for making of artificial blades. Poppy and Lila's designs, eh? If that book influenced your designs, I'm not sure I want to see what's inside. How rude, Morag! Yeah, let's not dwell on that. Anyway, this means that Nopon is really your granddad. Meh, that true. This book very precious to Grampypon. He spent many hours locked in a room with it. Presence of book means that definitely Tora's Grampypon Susu. Grampypon is alive! Master Pon, let's head back to Bulge Harbor right away. Yes, Grampypon is waiting! And let's head to Susu once more. Tora, Tora, it looked like you found what I hoped. Now do you believe me? What's wrong, Tora? Did Tora forget bygone days when we worked so passionately with Sunny Pon Tatazo? Tora not forget. You real Grampypon Susu. Meh, Tora! You real Biggie Pon now, Tora. Taller than Susu. Thanks to eat tasty sausage every day. Tasty sausage every day? Ew. Anyway, that's enough reunioning. There's special important task to do. Did Tora input blade data into Poppy like Susu wrote in letter? Yes, with help from friends, Tora collected all data. But why Grampypon needs such battle data? It for benefit friends of Tora. But how it help Rex? Poppy, please come with Susu. Master Pon, permission to go? It okay, Poppy. Follow Grampypon. Understood. If situation become uncomfortable, Poppy will activate Stranger Danger Protocol immediately. Why assume such thing of Grampypon? Is Poppy really gonna be okay? Tora have no idea what big idea is, but Tora trusts Grampypon. Hope that is not big mistake. Knowing what I do of your grandfather's proclivities, Tora, perhaps you are right to doubt.
Everyone, sorry to keep friends waiting.
Poppy! What in all rest Grampypon Susu do?
Some kinda new paint job?
She's got antennae, I know. He make modifications?
Negative. This puppy is Puppy Mark II. It's great honor to meet friends of Professor.
Huh? He's made a second Poppy?
That's not quite right.
Poppy Mark II operate under remote control of Poppy.
Exactly. Poppy Mark II have no will of her own. Poppy do steering and play Poppy voice through clever speaker system.
This function open world of possibility, like fresh new improv routine where Poppy play off of Poppy.
Shall Poppy demonstrate?
That sounds fascinating, but perhaps best left for another time.
So Grampy Pond want Rex and friends to also have Poppy they can use. And that way make Poppy Mark 2.
Wow, we'd be pretty unstoppable with another Poppy by our side.
Friends still thinking small, like tasty sausage for Little Pond. Susu not have time to dream small.
What's he on about?
Poppy, please execute program.
Poppy, hear and obey.
Please to come out, Puppy Buster!
What the?
Why is it shaped like a nop-on?
It is kinda cute, though.
Thank you kindly for your compliment. You too are exceedingly cute.
It talks.
Susu equip it with specially crafted artificial intelligence program is made to support Poppy.
Yes, I am indeed, if you pardon the self-aggrandizement, a superlative AI. Your ore is fully warranted.
Whoa!
Oh, this is only tippity tip of iceberg. Poppy?
On mark, ready, go!
Puppy Buster, initiate transformation!
Acknowledged, ma'am.
Oh my.
Puppy Buster, here we go! Puppy Buster, docking complete!
Valued friends of Miss Poppy, the Poppy Buster is standing by to excel, pending your orders.
Whoa! That's so cool!
Grumpy Pond Susu! Tora not think Grampy Pond had it in him. This increased Tora's opinion of Grampy Pond by factor of 5. Meh-ho-ho! Grampy Pond have many years to expand scope of reading material. As I said before, I no longer have time to waste on dreaming small. Tora underestimate Grampy Pond, but now Tora adjust estimation, adjust upward. Meh-ho-ho! Right, so how would we make use of this Poppy Buster then? Thanks to the data you kindly gathered, I can operate to the greatest effect irrespective of my driver's experience. In other words, Poppy Buster can become Blade of Rex or Blade of Nia. Is no matter. Can Poppy Buster be Blade of Tora? Tora already have Poppy. Absolutely correct. Poppy always fight by Master Pond's side. Touching words move heart of Tora. As long as Tora have Poppy, Tora not need stupid Poppy Buster. Would you like me to crush him for you, ma'am? Meh? Tora misspoke. Poppy Buster is greatest of inventions. Please do not crush. Now is time. Poppy Buster seem to be brimming with pep and attitude. Anyone want to go for a test drive? Totally. Then for test purposes, please go to Moradane and defeat Maxos Arachno. Good choice for first opponent. Poppy, you are not yet used to fighting while also controlling Poppy Mark II, so best to take things slow at first. Your fear is absurd and unwarranted, considering I will be there to support Miss Poppy. Poppy feel more confident already. Personality matrix appears slightly outside original parameters, but learn by doing seem like best approach. That sound good to Poppy. And we get the Poppy Buster. By default, it is equipped to Rex, but kinda sucks on Rex in my opinion. You can now engage it with Poppy Buster. I want Poppy Buster to be on Nia. Poppy Buster's affinity chart. Its specials are Buster Cyclone to draw aggro, Buster Cannon to deal gardeneling attacks, and Buster Mirage to increase damage dealt to enemies targeting user. Hyper Affinity Circuit deals 60 more and take 10 less damage at max affinity, which is pretty good. Hardware Acceleration increases auto attack speed and art speed by 10%. So that is everything for drivers. That is a good ability. But Shield Hammers suck for speed. This does make Poppy Buster the best Shield Hammer, but that's like being the best Dirty Sock. It's not very good. Reconstitute increases damage of level 4 specials by 250% each time it's used. So every time you use its level 4 special, which is called Buster Impact, it will increase damage for the next time you use it. So just repeatedly use your level 4 special, and it gets up to 10 times damage. However, that wears off if you switch Poppy Buster out, like every other additive temporary damage thing. So it's not actually that good. But, well, let's go to the upper level of Moradane to defeat that spider or whatever. To find the Arachno we're looking for, you need to go near the mine elevator and through all of these frickin' grip-offs, and you'll find Maxos Arachno. Overclocking Bangle. The Overclocking Bangle is one of the most important accessory items because it has the ability to, when you switch off of a blade, its recharge gets reduced in proportion with how many driver arts were left on it. That makes switching between blades for blade and driver combos quite a bit easier.
My special training's paid off! There's no predicament we can't endure!
It was relative. I see, indeed.
This should make everyone happy. I'll help you however I can.
This will keep us safe.
Your ear off. There's work to do.
Meh, you return. Expression on faces tell Susu that test drive was success.
Naturally it was. You can't possibly have expected me to fail, can you? With support from Poppy Buster, Poppy could give... Oh, that's not Morag. With support from Poppy Buster, Poppy could give 110% energy output.
That's great to hear. Was anything needing tune-up?
Poppy and Poppy Mark II both operating with no glitches whatsoever. My performance was also flawless.
Good news, good news. In that case, Susu give Poppy Buster to friends as planned.
I think I'm going to enjoy your company, friends and companions of Miss Poppy. Likewise.
Oh, then it's about time for Susu to go back into hiding. Grandpa Pon not want to see Daddy Pon. Tatterzone now living perfectly content life without his Daddy Pon. Maybe best to leave that way. After all, great achievement of Make Poppy and Lila was also possible because Susu not in picture anymore. I believe it better for Tora and Tatterzone to stand on own 2 feet, inventing wondrous inventions. Tora have complicated feelings now. Grampy Pon, will we meet again? But of course. Dear friends of Tora, please take good care of Tora and Poppy. And Poppy Mark II. Poppy Buster too.
You've got it. We're a caring bunch, really. Please take care of self, Professor.
Thank you. Susu surely will. Until we meet again.
Say, now that I think about it, what's that name mean, Poppy Buster? I totally forgot to ask.
Yes, it has been bothering me too.
Poppy Buster, do you know?
Of course I know. Ms. Poppy chose it for me. Poppy Q's name like that?
Indeed. Poppy Q's it from Poppy Q's most proper sounding name of list of 3 provided by Professor Susu.
What do you mean, proper sounding?
3 top ideas of Professor were: Number 1, Poppy obeyed powered Panzer Inferno. Number 2, Susu prevents new Poppy XL Deluxe. And number 3 was Poppy Buster.
That's one hell of a choice. Yes, naming sense of Grampy Pond was always notoriously bad.
I can definitely see why you'd choose Poppy Buster over the other 2. As added bit of trivia, name meant to suggest even power to take down even Poppy. Poppy think that's slightly in bad taste, but then again, what do Poppy know? Coolness of name is paramount.
Poppy got that right. Make choices correct. Tora very proud.
To quote great Nopon scholar,
Meho.
Well, I feel a lot better knowing where the name came from. Let's keep up the good work, Poppy Buster. Yes, please do. I myself will undoubtedly excel to make you swoon, ma'am. I'm sure that together we'll make your Master Pawn prouder still. Poppy not think of Master Pawn need any more stroking, to be fair. And they'll finally complete shiny new power. That'll give you some motor chips and gold Nopon mask and a physical defense up. The alternate names for Poppy Buster that were mentioned in the cutscene are references to earlier Monolith Soft games. Poppy Obey Panzer Powered Inferno is a reference to Cosmos, whose full name is Cosmos Obey Multiple Strategic Operating Systems. And the Poppy Mark II Mega, I can't remember it, is a reference to one of the gears in Xenogears. Although I haven't actually played Xenogears, so I don't know much about it. But with that said, whoops!
That was poorly judged.
Again?
But with that said, next time I'll be doing some questing around Indal. See you guys then.